So today in this episode, we're going to talk about how to take the bolt out of an Anschutz Biathlon rifle. This is the Model 1827, but most of them are the same. So if you've never done this before, it can be a little bit daunting, but with practice, and really doesn't take much, they're just a couple steps to do, you'll be a pro at it in no time. So you want to start, of course, with the bolt open, and on the back side of the bolt, there's a kind of a it's a spring-loaded cover here. So you just pull that out and you rotate it, and typically you rotate it clockwise, but there's it'll uncover at the back of this little pin, and then you want to pull the pin out. So the pin looks like this. It's kind of a safety pin, I believe is the purpose of it, but you pull that out, set that aside in a safe spot, and then right here, just on the back side of the action, is a bolt that you need to unscrew. So you just unscrew that till it pops loose, and then the bolt will slide out. So the bolt comes out in one piece and looks like that. So then to reinsert it, it's pretty simple. You just do the reverse process of taking it out, which makes sense. So insert it back into the action, and then the easiest thing to do is put your thumb or the back of your hand on the back side of the bolt, and then grab the bolt pull with one or two fingers and just pull on it a little bit. And what that does is it recesses. There are a couple bearings in there that like drop into the bolt, and so this just pulling back on that bolt handle allows it to recess, and then the bolt slides in pretty easily. And then you just need to re-screw, reaffix this circular bolt here. So you screw that back on, and then probably the toughest part of this process is making sure that all of these little grooves line up, and they're always right here on the right hand side, and it's the groove that the bolt pull actually runs in. So you'll figure it out. Just take a peek at it. There are three pieces that have to line up, and then you take that pin again and slide it right in to that groove, and then again on the back side of the bolt, pull out on that spring-loaded piece and rotate it counterclockwise. It's about 90 degrees, and then it just snaps into place, and there you have it. So here's just a quick recap for how to take the bolt out of an Anschutz Biathlon rifle. This is the Model 1827, but they're all pretty much the same. So you want to start on the back side of the bolt. Just pull this spring-loaded piece, rotate it clockwise. Then there's a pin here that pulls out, set that aside. Then you want to unscrew this bolt, which is what actually holds the full bolt in place, and then just slowly pull it backwards out of the action. So there you go, there's your bolt. And then to reinsert it, you got to be a little bit ginger with it. Push it in until these bearings kind of run up against the back of the bolt, and then you want to put your thumb on the back side of the bolt, put your fingers here on the bolt pull, squeeze it back, and then slowly feed it in. So then you got to re-screw this little bolt in place. Sometimes it's easy if you put the bolt on the ground, or put the barrel on the ground. Screw the whole thing together. And once that's done, then again, like I mentioned in the last video, this is kind of the most difficult piece. You just have to make sure that these three pieces align. So the back side of the bolt, and then also this that little piece there, and then slip that pin in until it seats against the back of the bolt pull, and then again grab the back side of the bolt here, rotate it, pull it out because it's spring loaded. You can probably see that there, and then rotate it counterclockwise until it snaps into place. There's a little little receiver groove there. And that is how you do it.